Far above our heads in Higham Ferrers, in the spire of St Mary's Church, 4 baby peregrine falcons that are growing up really fast. For the past few weeks, their lives have been quietly unfolding above the town, watched over by their parents and followed by us on the cameras. Hi, I'm Paul from the Ashgrove Clinic Tech team. Last week I met a couple of guys and we went up to the box, not to interfere, but to give each one of these little birds an identity, and that's something that can help protect peregrines for years to come. The scrape box itself was originally installed by a couple of local guys, John Broadbent and Brian Behag, about 10 years ago. And here at the Ashgrove Clinic, we've been running cameras and live streams out of there since early 2023. This year we've got 4 young chicks and they all look really great and healthy. So I met up with Andy and Rich from the Rockingham Forest Ringing Group, and Andy was kind enough to let me do a little Q&A session after we were done with the ringing. So Andy, for someone who's never heard of ringing before, doesn't know anything about it, can you give me a brief what exactly it is?
Yes, basically all the rings are registered by the British Tortoise Ornithology, that's the BTO, and we as licensed ringers will apply rings to birds' legs of any species at all, and those rings are very uniquely identifiable.
And why do we ring birds? What can it tell us that simply watching them or spotting them can't?
There's a lot to be gained by monitoring birds, but to be able to put data into a database, it's like a car. Speed camera picks up a car, it knows what car it is, who it belongs to, etc. Very similar with these bird rings. They're uniquely identifiable. In today's circumstances with these peregrines, we know exactly where they were born, so we know exactly how old they are. In the future, there'll be sightings by photographers, keen bird watchers. They'll see the orange ring and they'll report it, but the time, date, location is important because they could be in another county.
Ringing chicks in the nest is particularly useful to you guys, and that is because?
Well, it gives us the exact location of where they were born.
Yeah.
So any future sightings, we know the age of the bird. And we know its movement and we can track its movement, and it could turn up in, as I say, on a church in Norfolk, cathedral in Ely, and then move on again and breed somewhere else. These will become parents one day.
Who is allowed to do this, and what training or permission do they need?
Right, you have to be a licensed bird ringer and you have to be trained.
And that licence is from the BTO?
The BTO licence the ringers. Mm-hmm. You start off, if you want to be a ringer, you have to find a trainer. Yeah,
and you're all volunteers?
It's all voluntary work.
Voluntary.
It's all, and it's very expensive as well. It's the most expensive hobby I've had. Indeed, the rings are getting very expensive now, but I won't stop buying them. So if you want to take up ringing, you find a trainer, have a few taster sessions, and then you'll decide, yes, this is for me, and then an agreement they'll take you on. And you become what you call a T permit holder, it's a trainee permit holder, and you apply to the BTO and you pay for your licence, and you're affiliated to that trainer.
So the Schedule 1 endorsement, as it were, is specifically for nest disturbance?
It's nest disturbance for specific species, barn owls, osprey, peregrines, kingfishers and the like.
How did you decide whether these chicks are the right age or stage to ring today?
Well, we're very fortunate with your church that you've got cameras on them 24/7, and thanks to Louise, we got the first hatching date. So we know that they're 21, 22 days of age. They are in a position where the legs have grown as much as they're likely to. The rest of the energy now will be into plumage. So they're of an age that we can handle them and apply the rings. Like last year when we came, there was miscommunication and we saw the birds and said, we can't touch these, they'll be off before we reach.
My fault, and everyone there already knows. Thank you very much.
Well, no harm was done.
No. So can you tell whether they're male or female? It looked like you could make a good guess on weight.
Well, holding those birds, the weight of them was different, and the tarsus, which is the leg, 2 had bigger legs and were heavier birds. The 2 had slightly smaller tarsus.
So it's pretty clear
at that age. It looks to me like you've got 2 males and 2 females in this nest.
Cool. This one was from Charlotte, I believe. Once these birds are ringed, can members of the public look up where they go, or is that information held by the ringing scheme?
Well, these aren't tags like we do have. I've got colleagues who have GPS tags on eagles and things, and they're monitored all the time. These are purely a visual. You wouldn't get any information. You couldn't track them. But anybody who does photograph them or gets a clear view of the colour ring, because when they put it onto the database, the unique reference number on the metal ring, that's the one that counts.
So that information, is that something the public can get?
No.
No, okay.
Basically, if somebody reports it to the BTO, I've just seen a peregrine with an orange ring, TVT.
Yeah.
That'll get reported to the BTO. They will contact me.
In every case?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's a sighting.
Yeah.
So they'll contact me with the information they've received, because if you report a bird on the BTO, there are questions to answer, so the information's gained. So it's location, time, date, etc. So I'll be notified, and I know that ring relates to that metal ring.
Yeah.
And I get the notification through. And what I will do is I'll report it to you.
Tell us, and then we can tell you.
Well, it's only fair, isn't it?
Right, that's all I've got. Thank you very much for your help.
No problem
Same
at all.
time next year.
Indeed, yes. And keep the cameras rolling.
I look forward to getting an email from you about seeing where they've gone.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you straight away.
Excellent.
Anybody who's into photography, there's a lot of keen birders out there. Some just love the iconic peregrine, and some are just like to watch. But anybody who sees a bird and gets a positive sighting on the ring, not just I think it was a K or a J, or so a positive sighting with a colour, report that to the BTO through the BTO website.
Yeah.
And
I'll put a link into that.
Yeah. And then ultimately it comes back to me.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right, thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope that's been educational. It was for me. To us, these are just 4 little peregrines up in the nest. For conservationists, they're now 4 known individuals, each carrying a little bit of information that will one day tell us where they went, how long they lived, and how peregrines are doing in the UK. And they rely on sightings. So if you're an avid twitcher or a wildlife photographer, please do report any ring sightings you get to bto.org. And if you want to watch these birds grow up and fledge, and hopefully more in the years to come, just visit ashgrovehealth.co.uk/falcons.